The January transfer window is officially open, and Manchester United is looking for an exit for a number of important players to have space to sign new ones this month. In this video, we give you names and why 8 Manchester United players are going to depart, why these best academy graduates are potential exits, and why these big money players have shown a goodbye as the club grouped them in 3 red flag categories. Let's dive in. Surprisingly, a first player falling in this category is Marcus Rashford, a 27-year-old and former Man United Academy graduate who, naturally, under former Manchester United managers, was profiled as a left winger. But it looks like there is no position in Ruben Amorim's playing style, where Rashford fits 100% in accordance with his natural profile, with the addition of other factors such as work rate, which Ruben Amorim's relationship with Rashford struggles in recent weeks. Also, since Ineos took over the club, Manchester United Chiefs have implemented cost-cutting measures within the club, starting with staff, other workers, and even special bonuses for Sir Alex Ferguson. So Rashford, who receives £300,000 per week, has no exceptions. Also, with former offers from PSG and amid interest from Spanish clubs, a reasonable bid in the January transfer window, and a potential swap deal with Napoli for Victor Osimhen will result in his exit out of the club. This is just a first player. Can you guess a second player? He is Alejandro Garnacho, a 20-year-old and another Manchester United Academy graduate on the verge of exiting the club. He regularly played left and right winger positions under United's former manager, Erik ten Hag, but suddenly failed to cope with Ruben Amorim's new system, having little impact when played as a left number 10 or as a left wing-back, so his position in the long term is in doubt. With a reasonable offer arrival amid the interest from Spanish teams, including Atletico Madrid, in this transfer window, Manchester United will be tempted to sell him and replace him with a new player. The third player is Casemiro, a Brazilian midfielder with a contract until 2026, but nevertheless, his legs are gone, leading to poor physicality and thus failing to be the intensity offering and ground-covering midfielder demanded by Ruben Amorim. Casemiro may also be targeted by Ineos's recent cost-cutting measures within the club, since he receives a £350,000 per week salary, and with interest from Saudi teams like Al Nassr, Manchester United will be tempted to offload him in this transfer window. This is all about the first category, but now let's jump to the must-know second category of players. These are players whose transfer to Manchester United was doubted and are now regarded to be completely below the expectations and standard of Manchester United. First on the list is Altay Bayındır, a 26-year-old Turkish international who struggles to provide required competition against Man United's #1 goalkeeper, Andre Onana. This has proven since a club has started to look for new goalkeepers in this transfer window, with the likes of Zion Suzuki from Parma expected to be approached by Manchester United. Second is Anthony dos Santos, a Brazilian who cost Manchester United a reported £86 transfer fee in 2022, but guess what? He has struggled to meet the expectations from both club owners and fans. With Ruben Amorim's recent comments on Antony's lack of confidence, a loan offer may be considered by a club amid interest from Spanish teams such as Real Betis and Brazilian teams, but also a reasonable permanent transfer fee would be considered. The last one is Terrell Malaysia, a Dutch player who suffered from an injury for over 18 months, but also appeared to fail to meet competitive performance under Ruben Amorim. He may also be tempted to exit the club if a good proposal arrives in this transfer window. It's not the end. You know what? Ineos has added a third red flag category. Let's continue. First is Christian Eriksen, a Danish midfielder, who has a contract until 30th June 2025. With having poor physicality, he got exposed to much under Amorim's playing system, like in the 2-0 loss versus Newcastle at Old Trafford in December 2024, and therefore a club doesn't have a desire to extend his contract. Eriksen is also receiving a high wage, reported to be about £150,000 per week, which, like Casemiro, will tempt a club to accept transfer offers amid interest from Ajax. Another is Victor Lindelof, a 30-year-old with a contract expiring on 30th June 2025, is also struggled to fit in back three in Amorim, since he appeared to be not good enough, especially in defending. With no long-term future at Manchester United, an incoming January transfer offer is likely to be accepted. That's enough for today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and tell us in the comment section below how you think Manchester United should participate in this transfer window.